I mean, this is a guy that you played for intently, as a lineman. What's it like to have him as your head coach?
I mean, it's great. He's a high-intensity guy, like I said, everybody else, and, I think that's going to rub off on everybody because, I see him going around to every group today. Like, he wasn't just with us, and, it was just like he rubbing off on everybody. Everybody was flowing. Everybody was going at a fast pace, and I enjoyed it today.
How lucky do you consider yourself that you got to play 3.5 years under Steve Spurrier?
I say lucky. That's a legend. He's a legendary coach. And, I'm glad I got to play on him for the years that I played.
Shocked, surprised. What were the feelings when you first heard?
I was kind of shocked. I was like, what? It's crazy. This can't be true. But, Coach Elliott sent us out a text last night and said that it was true. He said that they'll name an interim coach in the morning, which was him, So I'm just glad that everybody can move on from this and keep it rolling so we can finish off the season on a good note.
Could this be a rallying cry for the last 6 games of the season?
We try to make it the best 6 games of the season. We're trying to get better and better every day and better each game. Hopefully, to reach our goals and make a bowl game.
What do you think of Travell Wharton? Does he do anything differently than Coach did? Coach Elliott?
No,
it's just one practice.
I mean, we kind of do the same things we did with Coach Elliott, the same drills and stuff. Coach Elliott was head back and forth. Travell was he was watching all along, so he actually knows what we do with Coach Elliott. So we were basically doing the same thing.
What was different about practice today, just in general as a team?
It was a very high level of intensity, high level of urgency. That's what practice was today. It was just very urgent, on the go, come on, let's go. That's how it was today.
Were y'all any more physical, or was there a difference in style of practice at all? Or doing kind of the same things?
We kind of did the same thing we did last week, same thing when Coach Spurrier was here, but it just was a higher intensity. It's faster pace.
How hard is it to focus on Vanderbilt versus everything else that's going on?
We got to stay focused on Vanderbilt because that's our next opponent. We got to stay focused on our next opponent. That's what we got to do.
What was your first reaction when you found out Coach Elliott was the one that was going to be moving up?
I was like, I was like, yes. In my head, I was like, yes, because I know Coach Elliott. He's a great coach and he's a good guy, very, very high intensity person. And I was just like, we're gonna get stuff rolling.